Hello and welcome. Take a deep breath with me, in and out. Let's journey together, not to a distant galaxy or a fantasy realm, but into the quiet, often overlooked spaces within ourselves. Imagine your consciousness as a vast, deep ocean. For a long time, most of what you are, most of what you feel and think, has resided in the deep. Down there, in the silent, dark blue, lie your deepest beliefs, your oldest memories, your most profound truths. It's a place of immense power and wisdom, but it's also been hidden, submerged beneath the choppy waves of daily life. But now, something is shifting. Can you feel it? A gentle, yet undeniable current has begun to stir. The deep has started moving toward the surface. It's a slow, quiet ascent. Things that were once buried are now beginning to float upwards, catching the first faint rays of light filtering down from above. This isn't a chaotic, sudden eruption. It's more like a gradual, purposeful thaw. Old feelings, forgotten dreams, and parts of yourself you thought were long gone are slowly making their way into your conscious awareness. You might notice this in subtle ways. Perhaps a song on the radio triggers a memory so vivid it feels like yesterday, or maybe you find yourself questioning long-held routines and asking, is this truly what I want? You might feel a sudden urge to paint, to write, to walk in nature, to reconnect with an old friend. These are not random impulses. These are whispers from the deep, messages from your authentic self, finally reaching the surface. This process can feel a little disorienting at times. When the deep moves, it can stir up sediment. You might feel more emotional than usual, more sensitive. You might find yourself needing more solitude, more time for quiet reflection. This is completely normal. You are integrating parts of yourself that have been in the dark for a very long time. It's like reintroducing your eyes to sunlight after being in a dim room. It takes a moment to adjust. Think of it as a homecoming. Your soul is calling all its lost parts back to the surface, back into the light of your awareness. Instead of fighting this, what if we welcomed it? What if we met these rising feelings and memories with curiosity instead of fear? When a long-lost part of you emerges, greeted like an old friend, say, hello, I've missed you. What do you have to tell me? This isn't about dredging up the past to dwell on it. It's about retrieving the wisdom and strength hidden there. Every experience, every emotion that rises carries a gift. The sadness might be carrying a lesson in compassion. The anger might be carrying a call for stronger boundaries. The forgotten joy might be reminding you of what truly makes your spirit sing. This movement from the deep is a call to authenticity. For so long, we may have lived on the surface, curating an image of who we think we should be. We've managed the waves, navigated the social currents, and kept our ships sailing smoothly. But a life lived only on the surface can feel shallow, unfulfilling. The real treasure, the real substance, is in the depths. And now, that substance is refusing to stay hidden any longer. It wants to be part of your waking life, to inform your choices, to enrich your relationships, to guide your purpose. So how can we support this beautiful, natural process? First, by creating space for it. This might mean 5 minutes of quiet meditation in the morning, journaling before bed, or taking a silent walk without your phone. It's in these moments of stillness that the whispers from the deep can be heard most clearly. Listen to your body. It often speaks the language of the deep before your mind can catch up. A tightness in your chest, a feeling of lightness in your stomach, a sudden fatigue. These are all messages. Don't ignore them, breathe into them. Ask them what they need. Secondly, practice gentle acceptance. Not everything that comes to the surface will be comfortable. You might encounter old wounds or patterns you thought you would overcome. The key is not to judge or push them back down. Acknowledge their presence. Thank them for the lesson they once taught you. See them not as flaws, but as parts of your story that have made you who you are. By bathing them in the light of your acceptance, you allow them to finally heal and integrate. This is true alchemy, turning the lead of past pain into the gold of present wisdom. Imagine yourself as the keeper of a magnificent, deep-sea garden. For years you've only tended to the plants on the sunny surface. But now, you've been given a key to the gate of the deeper garden. As you descend, you discover exotic, beautiful, and sometimes strange-looking flora that have been growing in the dark. Your job isn't to uproot them, but to understand them, to see how they contribute to the entire ecosystem of you. Some might need a little light, others may just need to be acknowledged. This process of tending to your inner world is the most important work you can do. This rising of the deep is also a collective phenomenon. Many people around the world are feeling this same shift, this same call to a more authentic and soul-led life. You are not alone in this experience. We are all, in our own way, bringing more of our true selves to the surface. And as we do, we collectively raise the vibration of the world around us. A world where more people are living from their authentic core is a world with more compassion, more creativity, and more connection. So, as you go about your day, pay attention to the subtle shifts within. Notice the new thoughts, the old feelings, the quiet urges that are bubbling up. Don't dismiss them as random noise. They are postcards from your soul, notes from the deep. They are guiding you back to the wholeness of who you are. This isn't a race or a task to be completed. It is a graceful, ongoing unfolding. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. You are simply remembering the vast, beautiful, and powerful ocean that you have always been. The tide is turning, and the deep is finally coming home to the surface. into the warm light of your conscious loving awareness. When these moments of inner turbulence arise, remember the vastness of your own being. You are the ocean, not just a single wave. You contain the calm depths as well as the stormy surface. If you ever feel overwhelmed by this process, know that it's a sign of profound transformation. Seeking support from a friend, a therapist, or a community can be a wonderful way to navigate these waters. Sharing your experience can help you realize how common and natural this journey is. Remember, a rising tide lifts all boats, and by tending to our own inner world, we contribute to a more conscious and compassionate humanity. The most beautiful parts of you are ready to be seen. Let them rise. Thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me. I hope you continue to explore the beautiful depths within you. Follow along for more journeys into the heart of who we are. Be well.